Hi guys, welcome back to Coffee Morning Laughter. It's your girl Shilz.
It's Jen.
So here we are again, guys. Yeah, so this year it's going to be a little bit different for us because we're transitioning into a new age. Good old Jen here. You heard the old. It's turning the big 40 and life's about to begin.
Not you exposing my
let
business.
me land. You're going to like this one when I land eventually. Yeah. So she's obviously turning an age where, like, wisdom is acquired, and obviously they say life begins at 40. But before life began, or before life got to 40, obviously life has taught you a few things.
Yes.
Yeah. And this week's episode, we'll look at things that we wish we knew earlier. So because we're getting to that life stage where we're reflecting, you guys have been on the journey with us. We've spoken about friendship breaks up. We're talking about relationships. We're talking about changing careers. Yeah. There's so many things that we've spoken about, but in all the life experiences that we've been having, we've learned a few things. Yeah. And I think we're going to do an episode where we discuss that.
Yeah. We'll deep dive.
Yeah, let's do a deep dive. And we've got some people that have actually given us some ideas as well.
Yeah.
So we'll be stealing some ideas.
We're stealing.
Yeah. So it's
called collaborating.
Yeah.
It's not stealing. Collaborating. This one, not collabo.
That was so late, yeah. But there you go.
How many people have got it? Because you usually don't get it. So.
I got it. You know what? Yeah, I got it. Yeah,
like the kids.
Why are you so fresh in my head? Because I was at the roof the other day and she kept on saying it.
Collabo.
Yeah, that's like the only Nigerian joke she knows. Yeah, and she was like everything.
I love that. Yeah. Love that.
But let's go. Jen, you go first.
Things
because
that I wish I knew sooner, earlier. Shilz, it is going to be like dramatic, but life is not a fairy tale.
What do you mean?
They really sold it to us. They really be like, oh my god.
What did you watch when you was younger that made you feel like a fairy tale? Me, I was watching Brooklyn or Crooklyn.
I did watch that too. It's one of my favourite movies.
It's such a good movie, isn't it?
Such a good movie. I think it's all the love stories. Your
25 picket fence.
I'm gonna be
two kids,
a car, a dog. None of that. Life is real. Yeah. Life will spin you and have you spinning and spinning.
It will humble
you. It will humble you. And I don't mean to say that you can't have a fairy tale. You can have a fairy tale, but just know there's going to be a few mixed there, a few horror, a few tragic, a few. It's everything.
I'm gonna take it back. Yeah. So guys, I always take Janice back. Yeah. Because obviously we went to school together, like from like primary school, secondary school, and colleges were different, But remember when we were in secondary school? And we were in Scandalous, the gang. Remember a gang that was called Scandalous? Shout out to the Scandalous crew, Megan. Who else was in there?
Lord,
who else was in that? Joe. There was loads of us guys. Chanel Duncan and all of them girls there. Yeah, Mariam was. I won't say surname. Don't worry. Yeah,
not a Scandalous crew.
Like, we used to hang out in McDonald's. Canning Town.
Love that.
So obviously, we didn't know what life was going to be in those days, where Happy Meals were still $1.99.
$1.99.
Yeah. And then obviously we've grown, people have gone to uni, people have children, people have got married, people have been separated, and people have lost parents.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, to just be really, really real, Like life, people have been in relationships that have failed. People have been victims of DV. So many things have happened. But what could have prepared you for it in year 9 at the Black Gates?
Living our best lives. Nothing.
Going to Eastleigh to fight, going to Royal Docks to fight, St. Angela's, going there, Like, what would have...
Nothing would have prepared me, especially in the last couple of years. Nothing would have prepared me. And I mean, when I say life is not a fairy tale, it literally isn't what you pictured it to be or how you wish it should be. I think there's challenges that are inevitable. There's loss. There's grieving. There's so many things that your body, your life you have to experience mentally, physically. It's just not in the movie. It's not Love Jones. It's not we get back together and life is happy again and you go off in the sunset with your dog and your kids and all of that. It's challenges. It's a parenting is challenging. Every element of life. This career ladder thing. They just told me get a job. They didn't tell me that I have to be senior, head, leader.
They didn't even tell you that. They just said go to university. That was it.
University alone wasn't a fairy tale.
Heartbreak. Like it's really been there, guys. Yeah, I echo what Janice is saying. Yeah, like no, you know that I hear parents say, well, I say to parents as well, and I'm not even a mum. I say nobody wrote the book on raising a child.
No.
Yeah, just like nobody wrote the book on raising a child, nobody actually wrote the book on navigating life.
No.
Yeah, because if it actually read the Bible, but hey,
the Bible did.
But when it's like, but we don't read it enough to actually take it in. That's our own fault, yeah. But little things that I thought would be like the things that have changed me, or things that have shaped me rather, like in terms of what I wish I knew. Like my first heartbreak.
Oh
yeah. I wish I knew that wasn't going to kill me.
It didn't kill you.
Yeah,
but it killed you.
But you know what I mean? Yeah, because it's like because now obviously when somebody comes up to me and they're like, "Oh my God, I'm going through this, I'm going through that," and I just be like, "You'll be fine." Yeah, because
we've been there.
Yeah,
we've been there.
And it's like they say that old age wisdom.
It's crazy how you didn't. The way you just explained it killed me. But it's crazy that you didn't expect in that moment that you've survived it.
Look, guys,
you can write a book on surviving it.
Look here, I lost weight.
Heartbreak 101.
I lost weight. Yeah, I don't want a heartbreak now, but I need to lose weight. I don't. When I was in Uganda, me and my cousins were like, "Oh, guys, we've gone big."
Yeah.
And my cousins were like, "Why don't you fall in love again and lose weight?"
Oh, it's funny, right?
It is funny,
but we didn't laugh then.
You didn't laugh then, no, because I was just kind of like thinking, what? And then,
what age did you experience your first heartbreak?
I was in my 20s.
Oh, mine was younger. I was just going to uni.
Is that what?
Yeah. No.
I've got the picture, guys. Yeah. Do you know what it's so amazing?
Do you know how I knew it was a heartbreak?
Yeah.
Because I actually told my mum. Yeah. And she was like, "You better go to uni."
I've loved and I've lost. Yeah. You really was it?
Yeah.
But you survived it.
I survived it.
Yeah.
I've survived more.
Okay. Another thing, because obviously, what else is it? Yeah. I think not everyone deserves your seasoning. Yeah. And this is something, especially if you're the person that has energy.
Yeah.
And you're a person that brings a good vibe, yeah. I found myself being invited to a lot of places because of my energy, my vibe, how I'm just so carefree at times, yeah. And but I've realized that I have to preserve, yeah. And I have to also think this is not for everybody, yeah. Not everybody gets this version of Sheila. Yeah?
Absolutely.
And I've learned that with age, yeah. That some people should just see you in different lights.
Yeah.
And not everybody should get to see your full entity.
Absolutely.
It's like levels to it, yeah.
Don't let anyone take you for granted.
Yeah.
And don't let no man take you for an idiot.
She said that. Guys, yeah. As you can see, I'm like the calm one, yeah.
Because I feel passionate about that, guys. Yeah. Don't let them take you for an idiot.
And I think, in just talking about your seasoning, and for those who might think, well, what does your seasoning mean, yeah? It's like there's parts of you guys, yeah, that not everybody should actually access, because there's parts of you that are so special, yeah, and they should be carved out.
It should be a privilege,
yeah, to be in experience me in this element, yeah, like at my finest, yeah. You should be privileged, yeah, to experience that. And that's one thing that I've had to carry over the last couple of years, and understand that. So when people say, "Oh, I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it." Yeah. Or when I see that somebody is talking to me a certain type of way, I'm like, "You can't be around me anymore." Yeah. And it's not because I'm being rude. It's not because I'm being up myself. I'm like, my whole presence, yeah. It's like I carry knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah. And so do you. But if you choose to just throw it to the pigs, that's up to you. Yeah. Hey. But I'm not going to be around certain places and sit with certain people and put in a face, or show a face that I don't need to show you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's one thing that.
And on that, another one that I knew or I should have learned earlier is self-care isn't selfish. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's okay for me to step away. It's okay for me to be like, you know what? Time out. I can say no. I can actually say no. And do you know what, Shilz? It's only the last 3 years, no is actually a no. I've stood on business with a no. Whereas before, your no was a bit like, no.
Maybe.
But even at work, I'm unavailable.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm not. Get so and so to do it, because it's almost like, why can't I say no?
Yeah.
Because I've heard no's before.
Plenty.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I'm gonna bounce off of that.
Self-care Sundays.
I'm gonna bounce off of that. Like, I've heard a no before, and one of the things, guys, that I wish I did. Well, I did know earlier, and then it shaped me. But I think this is something that I should share. A no can just be the answer you needed to point you in the right direction.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes we concentrate on, like, okay, so there might be people that listen to this now, that 4 different life stages, You've possibly asked somebody to marry you and they said no, You've gone for a job interview and they've said no. You've tried to go for a uni course and it hasn't worked through, And you're now thinking it's the end of me.
Yeah.
It really isn't, guys. It really, really isn't. And no is just another opportunity, to look somewhere else.
Yes.
And find yourself in a different way, or discover a part of you that you may have missed if you're taking that door. So sometimes when people get so hung up, like, I got rejected, no, it's actually okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
Like, as we've said it before in an episode, as long as you've still got life, you can still do it again.
Do it. Absolutely.
You can still do it again. So I've found that a no isn't always like as final as I thought it was when I was younger. And now I'm just like, if somebody says no to me, in the back of my mind, I'm like, there's something else.
I can do this, girl.
Something else better is coming for me.
Another door is opening.
This is not for me. This wasn't for me.
Agree.
Anything else that you think?
Healing isn't linear.
Girl.
Because
so explain what linear is, because the fact of the matter is, I do like people to understand. Did you not see this face? Did you not see this? Because when
you're actually ridiculous. You're actually ridiculous. I'm over you.
Okay, because I think when we speak, because guys, we've always been a sensitive podcast, that really tries to delve into the impact and the mental health of things, Whilst we have a laugh with things, we want to always send a message, And I think this is such a perfect opportunity to do some growth and some learning, not just for me, because I want to know that, but also for our listeners, Like, because somebody else is out there, okay, if you don't know it, Google it, but somebody else is out there thinking, what is linear and what does it mean in terms of healing?
I mean, the French in me isn't, in terms of healing, for me, and just because I've been in that space, guys, and I feel like I can be vulnerable here, it's that what I thought therapy would be, it would just be, I'm going to go in there and speak to Shilz and she's going to heal me. Not knowing that it was up and down. It was sometimes when I spoke to you, I felt happy. Sometimes when I came out of there, I am down and down bad. So it isn't, it takes always.
Sometimes you're down and it takes a couple of days to even get up.
Exactly. So it's not always a straight line. You're going to have moments. That's why I'm not going to lie to you. And I always say this, and I always send it to my friend. After, like, when I feel like work is overwhelming or I'm going through it, I'm like, you know what, I'm due a good cry.
I think
I'm going to schedule that cry.
I think that's important.
Because I need to release. But what I'm saying is, whether it's journaling, whether it's therapy, whether it's group chats, I might be active today, I might not be active tomorrow. It might be good news. It's just up and down.
I think
so. You can't always expect yourself to heal
in one way. I think what they do say is, like, when they say linear, like you said, you mentioned it. It's having different outlets, of healing, of places to heal, So one day your place to heal might be
my group chat,
your group chat. One day it might be for a walk. You find different things that, obviously, I'm always going to advocate to pick things that are good for you. I don't want you to say, Shilz said it's not linear, so I'm going to drink all the alcohol. No. Don't be there saying, I'm going to drink all the alcohol because Shilz said it's not linear, No, or I'm going to go and have all the bombastic, you know what, in the world, No, don't do that, Be healthy in your healing, and find healthy avenues.
Absolutely.
And I think sometimes, and if it's worked for you before, it doesn't mean in this season it will work.
Absolutely.
So
and
again,
that's what I've learned,
it's not linear. It's not just one straight narrow way. I think when sometimes people talk about things they wish they knew, things that I know now, actually, and I stand by it. Anybody can get it.
Oh.
Anybody can get it. Listen,
Shilz is big on standing on business.
Anybody can get it. Yeah, I've said it before.
It's not in a bad way.
It's not in a bad way, but my boundaries. If I know, to make it make sense for those who want it to be proper English. Yeah, boundaries. Yeah, are put in place. Yeah, and with those boundaries, if you want to overstep them, I will send you an email or a text message that will outline the boundaries you've overstepped.
Absolutely.
Yeah? And I have no problem vocalizing how I feel. And one of the things that really with age, because obviously we're turning 40 soon, or we're going on to those ages. Yeah, one of the things is you start to own your decisions. You start to own your life. Yeah, and owning your life goes back to the same thing that Jenna said. It's not being selfish.
No.
Yeah, because I don't like that. Yeah. I don't like people looking at my house at a certain time. Yeah. So you don't have to be here. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't like being disrespected. Yeah. No. That's it. Yeah. Anybody can get it. If I feel like you're disrespecting me, if I feel like you're not valuing me, I'm gonna tell you and I'm gonna walk. You want to change? You want to be in my life? You've got to make some changes. And that's not to say that I can't listen to you.
Yeah.
And be like, okay, And another thing I learned is, I don't have to arrive at every argument.
They hate that though. I'm not gonna lie. That I've learned that whole of I don't have to respond. I don't have to. You land your plane, but
I don't have to arrive at every argument.
I do still like to make. You gonna hear me though a little bit.
You hear me,
yeah,
but I don't need to
entertain.
No. Cause remember them days? Yeah, remember them days? And you're even on the text the whole night going back and forth. Yeah,
I'm asleep.
I'm gonna sleep.
My phone. You know me. Why is your phone on D&D?
There was something that happened years ago, and I shared this with one of a friend that I used to have a very long time ago.
Someone I used to know.
Somebody I used to know, yeah. That's the song. Yeah. But I used once something happened, yeah, and then we were always like trying to rectify things, not with each other, like with our significant others, yeah. And then one day something happened, yeah, and then they didn't come back. And we just slept in our own bed separately, yeah. And then she turned me around and said to me, "How did you feel?" I said, "I felt good." Yeah, I spread my legs. I woke up in my house, and
I was fine.
I was fine.
It did not kill me.
And I was like, and that was when I got my freedom. I'm taking back my freedom.
Get your back.
And that's honestly when I got my freedom back. Yeah, because I was like, I'm living my life like it's golden. Yeah, because for a long time I thought, if I'm not with this person, what does my life look like? Yeah. And let me tell you, the grass is definitely greener on the other side for that time.
It's fertilized.
Babe, wherever you water it, babes, and that is something else that we learn later. Yeah. The grass is definitely greener where you water it.
Definitely.
Yeah. Because if you don't,
someone will bring the right energy.
Babe. What else you got?
Soft life isn't laziness.
Okay, talk to me about that.
It's not laziness.
What do you mean by soft life then?
It's like, the word now, I just want a soft life. I want to be at peace. I want to just
what does soft life mean to you?
Soft life means to me, sis, everything needs to be at ease. Okay. Let me enjoy let me enjoy the labor. Let me enjoy the fruits of my labor.
It's survival. That's even French.
Let me enjoy. It doesn't always have to be, and I know you, Shilz, you're very busy, but we spoke about this in previous ones. How you had to just take time out. It's not always, and I think as Black women, as women, we're always like hustle and bustle. Let's go. Sometimes I just want to be taken care. Technically speaking, I want to be a kept lady, but that's another conversation.
You want to be a kept lady?
Girl, I'm tired of working. I need a sabbatical like you. I keep trying to get them. I work in HR, so I'm trying to get them to get a sabbatical policy. It's a work in progress. But what I'm saying is, like, soft life is an urban thing. Like, we just want an easy life. We want it easy going, whether it's in relationships, whether it's at work, whether it's just my life. I just want to take it easy. It's not me being lazy. It's not me wanting to work for it. But your girl needs a break. It's not every day, 24/7. Let me prove my worth. Let me show up
every day. Fight. I think for me, soft life for me has come in a sense of like I'm just happy where I am, and I'm content. And I've experienced elements of soft life, and I think I experienced more of those elements with my white friends actually. I'll be honest.
What about me?
No, not like, black people who are struggling. I'm shooting myself on the foot now, yeah.
Wow.
Guys, no.
Offended. I'm joking.
As long as I'm not offended,
Yeah. No.
I hope pastors are right in Nigeria.
You even call him pastor.
Yeah. No, guys, yeah. That's such an inside joke. Don't worry about it. I'll go with a lot of people's heads, so that's fine. But it's kind of like, and when I say that, yeah, and guys, I don't mean that to say white people have a softer life than black people do. It's not that, yeah. And if you're gonna put that there, I'm gonna say we have a better we'll have a better laugh, because we actually find joy in everything, yeah. But in a sense of like, when you say soft in relationships, just softly living, like sometimes because they're not running for everything, and they're not so moved by what's in media. It's just they see it, but it's such a detachment, from them. It's not like, oh, that girl's got that hair, let me get it, It's because when you see, I'm not saying it's us, but when you see a lot of these things with like the black woman's soft life thing, a lot of people talk about being on holidays all the time, being on whatever, but you know what, a soft life, is also like just going out for a nice little drink during the week with
and
your friends.
Just taking pause. Put yourself on pause.
Like going for a walk, like walking.
That's what I mean. It's not necessarily laziness. It's not us being lazy. It's just
having a slow Saturday, having a slow month, and knowing that, do you know what, God, my bills are taken care of, because you know that,
your hands.
You know that sometimes you don't want to work, and you're like, let me just sit here, and the older you get, it's like, God, if it's not in the account,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
You provide.
That's what it is, though.
Miracle.
That's exactly what it is. Because sometimes I just feel to myself like, I want a soft life, but again, I need to be in a place where I know I've earned it. Because I guess, like, for me, my mum should have a soft life now because she's worked those years. I don't feel like I'm in a place where I can say I want to retire now. I would like to, but I've had enough to actually have a soft life. I don't think I can say I have. No, that's just me. And
it's always hustle.
And I think the notion is, and I don't mean to take away from the actual wording of soft life, but where I feel like the disservice that word or that quotation is doing to our generation, or not even our generation, because we're different,
because the younger ones, they don't even want to work. They don't want to work. They don't want to. Soft life to them is just it must all be done for me, which is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous because then you place young men under pressure to provide for what they can't provide for, and they've landed in financial difficulties. Gang-related activities, guys.
Gotta be realistic.
Got to be realistic with where you're at. Where we're at, we could have some form of soft life. Where our parents are at, it should be a greater soft life than we're. Obviously, if you've arrived at that stage beforehand, fantastic for you. Call me, I know how to spend.
I'll at your girl.
But it needs to be thought about within your age bracket. I'll be so vexed if Kayla came to me and said to me she was a soft life. I'll be like,
girl, you gotta go work. You gotta work. I want to New Look in Rockford every day. You gotta go.
I'll be like, wearing Jaded. Jaded. What is it?
Jaded London.
Jaded London.
She loves it though. It's a good brand. Love that for her.
It's expensive.
And on Jaded London, and wear your clothes.
Oh, okay.
As our Mel says, wear your clothes. Every day. I think everything is so.
Let me just social media. Please, there's a lot of people that are trying to be Mel. There's only one Melissa Wardrop we're talking about here, Mel made me do it, Not you, young Mel there, over there, Mel there in South, North London.
Wear your outfit. It's not the moment. It's not. Even if you have to triple it, wear it. I'm wearing my clothes. You might see this again. Wear your clothes.
Yeah, wear your clothes.
And I love it because it's when she first mentioned it, I was like, it's the age of social media, though.
Baby, a sidetrack, and sorry, gonna shout out to Mel, Like I've loved Mel on maternity leave,
loved it
because it's kind of been like
Marks and Spencer's have loved me too on maternity, on Mel's maternity leave.
She's just been like obviously doing the most amazing things and showing what real life is, Whereas I feel like Mel has broken the influencer bubble.
Everything is real.
Everything is so real, I love it, Mel, I love that
natural state. You came, edges.
You came with no edges. You gave me comfort to get braids again, because they had told me I could never, but Mel made me do it.
Honestly.
But it is one of those things where wearing your clothes,
because why are we social media seen it? And did social media pay for it?
No.
Wear your clothes.
I'm wearing my clothes, guys. So
you might see this again.
I've been wearing
Mama works hard.
These jeans, I've been wearing them, mate. You don't know I've been wearing these jeans.
So what's our final one?
So okay. Do we want it to be philosophical or do we want it to be just easy, guys? Final one. Okay, you do a final one and I'll do a final one.
For me,
I think I wrote something down. Yeah, go on, go.
For me, joy comes in the morning. It's not all sad.
Yeah,
girl, your girl's been through. We've all been through it.
But sometimes this is in America. So girl.
But joy is resistant. You gotta keep going, no matter what. Life hits you, every single hurdle, and this is not preachy, but we have fun, we laugh, but as Shilz says, there's times to be serious, and I think there's an element when you're really going through it, you forget to see that light. But a good old man up there told me, and his word told me that my joy renews every morning, and to me it's important because there's days where I felt that this morning I can't do it, but there was an element of joy, whether it was in my child, whether it was in my friends, whether it was, and like they said, behind every great woman, it's a group chat hyping her up, because that group chat will make me go and get it. But I'm just thinking, like, live, laugh, enjoy, be in the moment. It's not every day. We talk about self-life, but it's not every day worry and carry it all. It's like be in the moment. Live it, celebrate and live it.
That's really good. That's really good words to walk by and to live by. I think I guess it's in the same line as what Jenna said. I've always come to the acceptance of, because things have happened, and I think the whole session here is things that I wish I knew earlier, or bits that I've experienced that change my views. And as I go into a new age or to the next phase of my life, I'm this year preparing for that change. It's kind of like the day opens and the day closes, and not to be sentimental with you guys, when I understood that, and you guys are gonna think I'm really weird, but if you know me closely, you know I'm quite a deep person, I learned that when I was 12, because when my brother died, I woke up in the morning, I had a brother. By the end of the day, my brother was dead.
Absolutely.
And then the same way, the night ended and the morning came
again. For real.
And
here we are.
And 24 years
Shining
later.
Through.
24 years later, it's like, regardless of what the day is and what the worst experience of your life is, the day will close.
It ends.
Like
to Glorilla. The day at the end of the day, the day will
end. There's nothing to it. There's nothing to it that
I love
that God's not gonna stop the day from going down or the sun from going down. But I think, and even like when you look at the whole act of the day closing, the day opening again, it's just a new day. There might be issues from yesterday, but it's showing you it's a new day.
I've got one last one.
Go on.
And I love that. But do you know my favorite one? Give me your hand. Lifelong friendships. They didn't warn us about that. They didn't. Because they never told me that my friend from primary school will still be here holding me down every season. And it doesn't mean lifelong, you can't let go, but you have been a catalyst of my growth in every single season. You may not have been there every day, but nurturing your friendship. Nurturing your friendship. They didn't teach us that. And I should have known it longer, because I would have been more present in certain people. I would have been more present. I would have shown up. Just because I now have learned what it means for people to show up for me unapologetically. Love y'all.
Guys, you heard it. Because at the end of the day, the day's gonna end.
We love you.
Guys, that's it, Let us know what your thoughts are. Obviously, as usual, listen to us on all platforms across Spotify. Leave a comment everywhere you are, everywhere you see us. Leave a comment and cherish your friendships.
Me and you forever.
What song is that?
I made it up.
You made it up, yeah. You know, sometimes this is a crap singer, yeah.